Okay, we're live now. Okay, so question number 3. When you're taking a sample size of n equals 5, what is the shape of the distribution of means histogram when the parent population is right skewed? I said skewed right.
I did too.
How about you, Alan?
It's also right too.
Okay. And Dakota, the reason why I said that, and you guys can concur or not, is because the sample size is small.
Okay.
So therefore it'll follow the parent.
Yeah.
It'll only normalize if you have over 30 or
Gotcha.
more, if it's skewed.
Okay, that makes sense.
So then number 4, when you're taking a sample size of N100, so 100, what is the shape of distribution of means histogram when the parent population is right skewed? And I said normal, because it's a huge population.
I said normal too.
Okay.
It's a big.
So basically, if it's right skewed, if your population's big enough, it'll always go to normal. It taught us in the lesson. So
Right.
okay. So we hope we're right anyway.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Oh, number 5.
Oh, sorry. Number 5. When you're taking a sample size of 5, or n equals 5, what is the shape of the distribution of means histogram when the parent population is normally distributed? And I said normal.
I put skewed right, but I think that's one of the questions I didn't really get.
The reason why I put normal, and maybe I'm just assume this, is that it'll follow whatever skew it is because it's under its sample size of 30. And so if it's right skewed, it'll be right skewed. If it's left skewed, it's left skewed. So if the parent population was normal, then with such a small sample size, I thought it would be normal. But
Okay. Well, we can try it.
What did you get, Alan?
No, I believe it's normal because in the videos that I saw, it said that if the parent I guess function it's normal distributed. It doesn't matter if the sample is small or big. It's normal.
I guess
if we were,
concept thing, right? It's either one or the other, or it could be both.
so
right?
if the sample is right skew, is not normal, but you have a big sample, it becomes normal. And then if the parent population is no, it doesn't matter if the sample is big or small, it's always going to be normal. That's for what I understood. So
Okay.
that's why I have normal.
Well,
So Alan, were you saying it was normal too?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was answering a work phone call at the same time on my phone. Okay, so question 6. I guess we'll just find out when we take the quiz. Question 6, when you're taking a sample size of N100, what is the shape of the distribution of means histogram when the parent population is normally distributed? And I said normal again. A, because the parent was normal, and also because the sample size was over 30 and it was large, it was 100.
yep, that's what I got.
Okay. Are you good with this, Dakota, so far?
Yeah, this all looks good to me.
Okay. Question 7, when would the distribution of means be normally distributed? I put, as I'm reading this, doesn't make sense if I look at my notes. But I put data are drawn from a population that's normally distributed and a sample size is large.
That number 2?
Yes.
That's the one I chose.
How about you, Alan?
I put 3 of them except for one. I put data are drawn from a population that is right skew and the sample is small.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Other than that, I put all 3 because data are, like the first one says, data are drawn from a population that is normally distributed and the sample is small. So because it says normal distributed, that means the parent is normal.
Okay.
So I put that one. And then
That's a good
data
point.
are drawn from a population that is normally distributed and the sample is large. That's also normal.
Right. That's the one we said.
And then number 4, it says data are drawn from a population that is right skew and the sample is large.
Because when it's right skewed, it's large, it'll push it back to normal. Okay, I think I agree. I think I agree. I didn't see the choose all are correct responses. I
Yeah.
picked
So
one.
which
The
ones are
best.
we clicking? The second, fourth, and
This 1, 2, and 4.
1, 2, and 4. Okay.
That makes sense because 3 is right skewed and the sample size is small, so I won't pull it back to normal.
Yeah.
Great job, Alan.
Nice work, Alan.
Yep, that was good.
Okay, question 8. Which of the following gives the best explanation of the central limit theorem? I said the last one. If the sample size is large, the shape of the distribution of sample means will be approximately normal.
That's what I chose too.
How about you?
This one, well, which ones did you put? The
We
last
said
one?
Number 4.
Yeah, because I was confused. Like I feel like they're pretty close to each other. Can you explain that a little again? Like the explanation of the central.
Well, basically what I took away from the central limit theorem was that the larger your sample size, the more normal it's going to be. So,
And it's always approximate. That's what I keep reading. And everything and all that. There's, if it's approximately normal.
right. It's not definitely, it's approximate.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
one of the reasons why I chose the fourth one, because it said approximately.
Yeah. And if I'm looking right out of what the book says, I think I copied it. Let's see. Yeah, it says, you have observed in the simulations that a sample size is large, the random variable X will be approximately normally distributed, is what the book says.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but that's why like I was kind of confused because if you read number 1, it says if the parent from which the data are drawn is normally distributed, it will mean X will be followed by a normal distribution.
So, Carrie brings up a good point. That's a definite. It says it will be, it's like more definite, where
Mhm.
the definition in the book always uses the word approximately. And maybe we could be wrong, but that was kind of why I went with it as well. Because
Okay.
basically I just read exactly what the book said, and that's basically what it said, the number 4 is.
Okay. So like I guess the key word is approximately.
Yeah. And it says, in other words, sampling distribution of sample means will be approximately normal if the sample size is sufficiently large. That's what the book says. So that's basically what number 4 says.
If the sample size is large, the shape of the distribution of sample means will be approximately normal. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, approximately is the key. Large sample size and approximately, those are like the two.
Yeah.
Because central theorem and what's the other one? Law of large numbers.
Mm-hmm.
They're similar. So, okay. So do we agree on 4?
The fourth
Yeah.
one, that's
That
the one
sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay. So the next one, it gives us, what what the mean is, what the standard deviation is, and what the sample size is. And it says, what is the mean of distribution of the mean, which is, we know is, how do you say that? The U? That's not sigma. What is that?
That's the mu.
The mu.
It doesn't.
So the
the
mu
mean,
is the
right?
mean.
Yeah.
So the answer is 10.
Yes, that's what I got.
For number 1,
9.
number 9, I had 1.
Why is that?
Okay. Because let's see, what is the mean of the distribution of the sample means? No, you're right. it's 10.
Because isn't it
Yeah.
just give it to you right there?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the mean.
Just the
I,
mean.
I actually had 10 for 10 too. So
Oh.
I thought it was simple.
The mu. So then number 10, what's the
The
standard
6.
deviation is a 1. That's what I put. Because you use that new formula that we were given.
Uh-huh. So was it 1?
Yeah, it's standard deviation divided by the square root of the population, or square root of n.
Oh yeah. So 6 divided by 6.
Yeah, 6 divided by 6 is 1.
There you go.
So that's where I had 1. Then that's why I put it backwards then.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. So do you agree, Carrie?
Yes.
Okay. And then number 11. Oh, it's upstairs. regardless of the distribution of the population, if the sample size is large, so larger than 30, what would be the shape or distribution of the sample mean? So since the population's over 30, I said normal.
I did too.
Me too.
Okay, perfect. So then last but not least, what theorem would justify your response to the last question? And I said the central limit theorem.
I did too.
I had the law of large numbers.
Okay, let's look at that.
I got like I'm confused because in question 11, 10 is talking about like 11 is talking about larger than 30. So that's why I know about the law of large numbers.
Stop. I can't hear everybody. Okay, so the law of large numbers says, the law of large numbers states that if the sample size is large, then the sample mean will typically be close to population mean, mu. This happens because standard deviation divided by n squared will get smaller. I still think it's central limit theorem.
Because it's not really saying anything about what the sample mean is. It's just, let's see, it's just asking about the shape.
The sample size and what the shape would be.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that in the central theorem it says, okay, that if the sample size is large, then the random variable x will be approximately normally distributed. In other words, the sampling distribution of the sample mean will approximately normal if the size is sufficiently large. So I just thought it was, it's anything bigger than 30.
Right.
It seems like central limit theorem.
And then under 6, review of
Okay.
key concepts, it says even if the parent population is not normal, the central theorem guarantees the distribution of the sample mean
Will be normal if it's large enough, right?
large enough. For this course, it's 30. You will say the distribution of the sample means will be approximately normal. So, I don't know. I just,
Well, let's
know.
find out.
Yeah. I can go ahead and I'll hit the submit button for you guys if you'd like.
Sure, why not?
Let's find out here. Let's see what it tells me. It says 100%.
okay.
Whee!
Yep. So I'd say go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Make sure I got them all marked right.
If you wanna say the answers, then we can just check with you.
Oh, I just submitted it. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
100.
Nice. There you go. Awesome.
Everybody else good too?
Yeah, 100.
Yay.
Hey,
Yep.
Carrie,
Yeah.
you got 100?
Yep, I did.
Awesome.
Another point to do better in the class if I don't do well on the exam.
You got some
Okay.
points.
I think the quizzes has been really easy, so I think the exam shouldn't be that hard.
Did you
Yeah.
did you take the first test last semester, Alan?
I say, but I got just before the quiz, the test. That's when I dropped it. Dropped the
I
class.
just was curious how many questions, what the style was, that kind of stuff.
No, I don't know how it looks.
Okay.
I don't.
I
Alright,
can't
well,
imagine it being too bad. Usually if the material is if you're able to get through the material, you'll be able to get through the exams.
I hope so.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be an issue.
All right.
Hoping that they're polling, is it in this class like other ones where they're pulling questions from the quizzes?
I don't think they're going to be the exact same questions as the quizzes, but they're going to be very similar to the quizzes. Yeah,
So-
that's been my experience in other classes, and I can't imagine this being too far off.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys, do you mind? I have a question I got wrong on the homework, and I called him, and he gave me help on the homework prep question, and I understood it, but then on the quiz, I messed it up. Do you guys mind a second helping me with that really quick?
Which homework quiz?
Let me go back to it really quick.
I'm guessing it's number 1.
It was number 1. So what? I'm like,
I think the answer is 2.5.
you think it's what? Uh-oh.
Is this on 6 or 7?
It's on the last one, on 5, lesson 5.
5.
No,
Oh, the homework on lesson 5?
Yeah, it was, let me pull it up. I think I copied it so I know. Let's see. It said, oh, right here. It was the 68, 95, 97.7 rule. And it said that BYU Testing Center gives approximately normal, okay, let me read it. The time to complete a standardized exam in the BYU Idaho Testing Center is approximately normal with a mean of 70 minutes and a standard deviation of 10 minutes. Using the 68, 95, 97 rule, approximately what percentage of students will complete the exam in under 50 minutes? Give your answer as a percentage accurate to 1 decimal place. Oh, you know what? That's what I did.
That's what it was.
I did it as a percentage, not as a decimal.
That'll do it.
Dang it.
Oh, I got that one wrong too. But I had it in a decimal, but I did it wrong.
What percentage did you put?
I had 2.28, and I kept playing with the applet thingy, and I just said, forget it. I missed it twice, to be
Well,
honest.
it's not when I talked to him, it wasn't an applet. It's just you do the roll and you just divide it by half each time.
Right.
I bet you I got it right. It just, dang that decimal point. You need to
Yep.
write slower.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Although I have to tell you, I called him. I do my homework, on Saturday because I had some stuff going on during the week. And I called him Saturday afternoon. It was like 2:00 and asked him for help on that one. And he answered and he stopped what he was doing and he helped me. He was amazing.
Yeah, he's really nice.
I know I said that last week, but I was like, who stops on their Saturday to help somebody? Not me. Anyway. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Thursday, yep.
Okay.
We'll be
See you okay. I'll post.
Right?
Awesome. Thanks so much, Stephanie.
No
Thanks,
problem.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Carrie. Bye, Alan.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.